Hi Flosstube, welcome back to Wendy's Craft Room. My name is Wendy. I'm coming to you from southwestern Ontario. Today is, oh my goodness, Sunday, March 22nd, 2026. Hope you all had a happy St. Patrick's Day. And we're now into spring, so happy spring. I know many of us are very excited for spring. Around here it'll probably go from winter, 2 days of spring, and bam, into summer, but we'll see. Today it's about 7 degrees Celsius right now, which is about 44 degrees. It's supposed to go up to probably about 64 degrees today. It's overcast, we're supposed to get some rain. That's typical spring weather, that's not bad. So it's been a couple weeks since I recorded. I've got a little bit of stitching done. I seem to, highs and lows with how much I get done. But for temperature, I'll start with my temperature stitching. The first thing that I've done is, and I think I have pictures, so I'll put a picture here maybe of where it was when I started. And I think I only did 50 stitches on this this time around. That's what I normally do for my temperature stitching. I have projects, 10 projects numbered 0 to 9, and you take the high temperature of the day, and if it's a single digit, you use that digit. If it's a double digit, you use the second digit, and whatever corresponds with that project. So this one was called Once, that I did work on it anyway, and this was the 2025 Heaven and Earth Design Stitch Along, and I chose Steampunk Portal. I like the colors, I was drawn to that, but of course I haven't gotten any of those pretty blues and turquoise colors yet. This was my first attempt at full coverage, so it's a real learning curve for me. I've played around. I've started it I think 3 times. I tried 2 strands of floss over 1 square, and it was too thick, too hard to get through the fabric. I was doing full cross, and I ended up going with 1 strand over 1, so 1 over 1 and full cross. I've got a little bit of parking here, not much. I find the parking really confuses me. I haven't quite got the hang of that yet, but hopefully this is where I was, and this is where I'm at now. I did forget to write down. Maybe I'll stop and do that right now. Just 1 second. Okay, I'm back. I just went to double check. So, yeah, here's what I was at before. This is what I'm at now. And it is 1,274 stitches out of 28,324, which is 4.5%. But I believe that's only of the first portion of the chart. That's not the complete chart. So it was only 4.5% of the very first installment. Yeah. So I will keep working on it. Yeah. My first attempt at full coverage. It's not bad. It's a learning curve, like I say. It's just in a dollar store bag. But yeah, it has been fun. Okay, the next one that I worked on was the actual temperature chart, which was by the Fat Quarter Shop. This was the 2024 Stitch Along. Or 2024 Cottage Temperature Cross Stitch, it's called. And I'll show a before picture, and this is where I'm at now. I've mostly just been working on the roofs because you don't have to change colors. But I'll eventually get back into the the body of the house, which is the changing colors for according to the temperature of that day. It's pretty. I think I like it, but it's just fiddly changing threads every day. This was in a bag that I got from the Fat Quarter Shop. One of those bags that you can stitch. I see all my needles are falling out of it though. I don't like that. Okay. So I did about 55 stitches on that one. Okay, the next one was the Blooming series by, oh, this is just a bag that I sewed myself. This is called Daisy Drive. This is the May Blooming Roots series. This is by Stitching with the Housewives. And I'm just working on the street sign. I am using, I got this kit from Crazy Annie Stitching. And I just got the Aida. So it's just, I think 16 count white Aida. And here's where I was before. And here's where I'm at now. I think I did all the letters and some of the flower up here. And it's white Aida, and it's Classic Colorworks, called for colors. Very pretty. So I do have the whole year worth. I haven't started any of the other months though. And I have like the finishing fabrics as well. And I did about 70, 130, 134 stitches on that this time. Okay, the next one is in this bag by Garon Toten Bags. Beautiful cardinal. This one is one of those stamped projects. I think I got it from Tapestry. I'm not sure, I don't remember. But that's what it's going to look like. Beautiful, beautiful. And I've done, yeah, and I'm using the call for colors that came in the kit. They have DMC numbers, but they don't feel like DMC. They feel silky. I don't know what it is, but they're beautiful to work with. And I've gotten, well, here's where I was before, and here's where I'm at now. I did 159 stitches on this. Beautiful. Excited. I'm very happy when that one gets called. Okay. I think this one just got called yesterday, or a couple days ago, and I didn't write it down, but this was the Maximum Cross Stitch September's Revenge. And this is in a bag by Evertote. I got the whole thing from Evertote. And I'm using the Leo and Roxy, or now it's Roxy Floss Co. Called for Colors. Very pretty. And I'm just doing it on Ada that I had coffee dyed myself. And there's where it was before. And here's where it is now. And I mostly just worked on this flower here. And I think I did, 67 stitches in this flower. Yeah. It's beautiful. I can't wait to get this done and framed. So pretty. My eyes are bigger than my belly when it comes to cross stitch. Well, like any crafting, I want to participate in everything, but I just don't keep up. I can't keep up. Okay. And this is the only whip go I've been working on, and it's still the first one that was called for this year, so I'm a little bit behind, but this is Light My Fire by Ruby Slipper Needleworks Designs. Oh yeah, this is in another bag by Guerin Totem Bags. A large bag, very nice. And I don't think I have the name of the fabric, but I am using the called for Gentle Arts and Weeks Dye Works. Yeah, very autumnal color palette. And I've done, let me see, 107 stitches on that. Here's the before and here's the after. I think I mostly just did these definition for his abs and some of this red stitching here. Yeah. And I think some of this, yeah. It's so cute. So I know some channels have a goal to reach like maybe 1,000 stitches or logical place to start or stop. I haven't done any of that for my temperature stitching. I'm still quite content to work on all of them that I'm working on, so I'm going to keep that up for a while. And the next thing is okay, so that was Whip Go. The next thing are Sal's. So I'll show a picture here. I'm doing the Haid 2026 stitch along. I chose the fairy tale one. I'll put a picture here. And I'm currently have 1,950 stitches done out of 88,650. It's 2.20%. I only wrote down 68 stitches, so I'm not sure if I've worked on it other than that or not, but I will show you where it's at now. I will put a before picture if I have it. And this is where I'm at now. So I'm trying to bring this over here. And so I will take a color and then take it wherever it goes. So I'm trying to fill this in a little bit at the top, but bring it over. I'm amazed at how many people have this finished already on the Facebook page. Yeah, people will show their progress, and a lot of people have it finished. I can't believe it. It's like, wow, they must be really fast stitchers, or that's the only thing they do. But it's amazing. They look very pretty. Okay, so the next stitch along, and I finally got it started. So this is a new start for me. This is a stitch along by Creatively Crafting, I think it is. Creatively Crafting, yeah. So this is on Facebook as well. And this is her Crypto Adorable stitch along. This is just all pattern. Okay, here we go. Okay, at least I can show the layout here. It's so cute. It says in our hide and seek era. So that's the layout. And every month is a different little Crypto Adorable. The first month is what do we call him? A Yeti. Okay, I'm using Fox and Rabbit fabric, 16 count Aida. The colorway is called Ancient Ruin. That's beautiful gray. And that's where I'm at. So I got 262 stitches done on that. That's so cute. This is going to be the little Yeti. Those are his ears, or horns probably. I don't know. That's cute. The second month is a Sasquatch, and the third month is Nettie. Very cute. And I'm just using DMC colors, called for colors. Or if I don't have the called for, just whatever I have that's close. Man, this is just a little bag I got from somewhere. It was like a little coloring kit or something I bought my granddaughter. Okay, so that was the first new start, and that's Stitch Along Crypto Adorable. The second new start is I'm just using a bag I got from Temu. This was the freebie on Primrose Cottage website, or you get on their email and they send a free pattern. I'm not sure if it's every Friday or once a month. I don't know. This is the first one I've actually printed it out and started it. This is called Spring Blessings. Very pretty. So I'm just using colors that I had in my stash that I thought would go with it. Green, yellow, two lavender, purpley colors. And the fabric is Fabrics by Stephanie, and 16 count Aida, and the colorway is called Frozen Fractals. So I think this could work for frozen or spring. Looks like spring sky as well. And I'm not sure how many I got done, but that's what I've got done so far. It was nice to see some spring, something spring to work on. So this is the part of this up top, the greenery and flower. Yeah, so I've just been working on the greenery. Yeah. Yeah, very cute. Okay, so that is all the stitching I've done. I think I only have one thing to show for haul. Well, a little bit more. Yeah. Okay, so I did purchase one thing from the National Needlework Market. I purchased this pattern by Stitchy Pros called A Beacon of Hope. It says, amidst the darkness shining so bright, a beacon of hope in the blackest night, and it's a lighthouse. I love lighthouses. There we go. And the compass there. I really love that. Yeah. So that is all I purchased, and then I purchased from Garon Stitchery, and he did send all the freebies that were at National Market. So there's a few here that I would like to stitch. A lot of them are patriotic, you know, Americana for their 250th anniversary or birthday. I'm not so sure I'll stitch any of those. But there is a nice citrus sea turtle that was part of the Beneath the Waves collection. This was by the Stitch Crypt. And there's another pattern called Just Breathe, I think. Or Bloom and Breathe. Yeah, it's a flower. Looks nice. And then there's Vintage Stitchy Spot 2 by October House Fiber Arts. That looks cute. Yeah, so that was nice to get some freebies. And that's all I have purchased. So my plans are really just to continue as I'm going. The temperature stitching really is enough to keep me busy with the Haid Sal and a couple new starts. I'd like to keep going with the Crypto Adorable, kind of catch up with that. Yeah, and Whipco, well, I'll keep poking away at it. We'll see how I do. But yeah, so that's it for this time. Thank you for watching. Thank you for doing all the YouTubey things, like, subscribe, comment. That's always fun to interact with people. Yeah, and that's it for this time. So bye for now. I'll see you again next time.